Hey, how's it going? Syro. Syro. We're listening to Syro today by Aphex Twin. A lot of people have requested this, but it's also, I've seen comments of people being like, nah. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Nah, it's not that great, or it's not my favorite, or it's boring, or, but whatever. But a lot of people want me to listen to it. So this is for y'all. We're going to listen. So I got patrons on the stream. This is a Patreon live stream, and then the replay will be published for the public. So who on the stream already knows the album, and who is coming into it blind like me, ear blind? No, I can't come up with a fun term for ear blind. No, at least not right now. Real Paneas, you're gonna be surprised as always. Yes, I think you're right. Expect the unexpected. Hey, buddy. We've got Pax assisting today. Can you see any part of him right now? He's kind of like, okay, you can see his butt. They can see your butt. Okay. I've got my keyboard ready in case there are notes. I like the word Syro. That's just a cool word. I need to clean my glasses. All right. Oh God, the names. Oh God. We get some long songs in here. I can't read them with my glasses off. But I'm not sure I'm going to be able to read them with my glasses on either. All right, guys. That's better. The first track is called Minipops 67. And it looks like there's like, I'm going to guess a BPM after each one of these, most of these titles. 120.2. Source field mix. Are these mixes? Are there artists being featured on this? It's so sad. So assuming these are all like new songs when they came out on this album, and there's no original mix, it's just source field mix. That's so, it's just cheeky, isn't it? Cool. All right, here we go. Make sure the volume is up. Okay, good. Okay, well, I love this groove. Progression kind of works in like a terrible lie way. Where are we going, buddy? Cool. Oh, we're back. Whoa. Huh. Okay, I have so many thoughts. First of all, that might be the grooviest Aphex Twin groove I've ever heard. That first one, because there's lots of grooves in this song, but the one that's bookending the track, is great. It's kind of got that. It's like a little hip hoppy. It's a little bit. It's got that swing. It's got that UK garage like just sheen to it, like just a little bit. And the drum sounds themselves are like really tasteful. I like them a lot. It's cool. So much going on in this track. Like maybe too much for my taste. Like, you know, it's like not. Does anyone here listen to Glitch Hop? Like Mr. Bill, who I love. That shit is so glitchy that it's like my brain goes into a different like mode where the glitch, the constant like just barrage of information and how distinct each little part is, like is so gratifying and stimulating, and like it's like scratches all your itches, and it's like you expect things to be constantly surprising you. With this, it was like heading in that direction, but not enough that my brain could get into that mindset. So it just felt chaotic and unpleasant, like how things were changing, dropping something in and then taking it out, and like, or just like sometimes layering stuff that sounded really like it didn't belong together. But so there's like parts of it I found very enjoyable, and parts of it I found kind of grating. So yeah, overall, I don't really know how I feel about this one. It's kind of a little bit of a roller coaster for me. But back to that beginning, there's like a chord progression kind of with the bass doing this like with the delay on it, and then it has. I kind of try to talk over the track, but it has this Terrible Lie by Nine Inch Nails kind of like gestalt where you got 4 chords, and like one of them feels weird, but then it all sort of like works out in the end. So there's a moment where you're like, huh? And then you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. And then it all like just makes sense. and you're like, why does this weird thing make sense? I mean, that's a lot of Nine Inch Nails for me, actually. But yeah, I had that say this second one is just weird. Didn't expect it. And then it's like, actually, these notes are all in like A minor. This one isn't. So maybe that's the one that's sticking out. It's sort of like, and it was like minorly, right? And this is called mode mixture. And there's different kinds of mode mixture. It's where you're like, this chord is from the major key, this chord's from the minor key. These chords don't belong in the same key. They don't use the same notes. That's essentially all it is. So, your brain can just like feel that there's like shifts happening. And but this one's like the minor chord version, and it makes everything sound spooky. So these two. Sorry. Morning bell, anyone? Anyway, but that's the only thing I was able to like really remember and track. The piano part at the end was very pretty, but yeah, that is a salad. That is a salad with a lot of ingredients, and it might be an acquired taste. Okay, cool, interesting. That groove though makes me want to put like a Disclosure, like mash up with a Disclosure track or something. Like You and Me or something. I don't know. The chords wouldn't work out at all, but I could rip out that drum groove. Okay. All right. Next is Christmas Eve 10. 120 BPM maybe. Phantom 3 mix. He's so silly. I'm terrified. I don't want to come home for Christmas. I'm scared to like it because it's going to change in 2 seconds, isn't it? Right on cue. Ooh! That's dope. Oh! The groove! I gotta retune my piano. Sounds like a little bit like that Lost in Space trance track. It's not really a trance track, sorry. It's like a breakbeat track on a trance CD I had. Probably know what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, he's shortening some of the snares. That's cool. I think. Ooh, yeah. Well, this one's 10.5 minutes long. I was like, I like this one. We'll see. wow, those are like out of tune with each other, like tuning system out of tune. Like, it's cool though, it's shimmery. It's better. Oh! Different tuning system again. Vocal samples more than usual, like not like talking, but like singing. Cool. Okay. Well, the first half of that I felt was very cohesive. I really, really liked it. It was quite beautiful to me. And the last, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes started to feel like it lost the plot to me. There's this, never mind. Some thoughts you should keep inside. There's multiple like tunings in here. Like I was, so I was, when I play along to a pop track, it's going to be in tune with my piano. It's going to, whatever, 440 hertz is A, right? Or something like that, right? And then, but when you're doing analog stuff, I guess things can be out of tune. They can be in tune with themselves. Like the distance between the notes themselves is how we expect it to be, but everything's like a little flat or a little sharp or whatever. So I tuned my piano down for the first part, but then this new thing came in and I was like, that is like definitely in a different tuning. And then, which sounded actually really weird and cool. So it's got that microtonal sound of like, something about this is so unfamiliar and yet it's beautiful, but just not in the way that we would normally like have any sort of like construct in our minds about. And then like the bass line changed to sort of match that new tuning. And then other things came in that were like either the other one or different. And that's maybe where it just sort of like fell apart for me. It was just like too many things in different tunings. And my brain just was like, I don't know what to do with this. Like I can't make the associations or connections that I'm used to. And so, like 1 was cool, but 3, like the relationships between the notes is like alien, and there was so many layers at the same time. So, I mean, I like layered music, but there are different ways to do it. And, clearly sometimes if the layers don't feel as if they are, and I don't necessarily mean note wise, but I kind of do, but like they're not harmonizing with each other, if they don't feel like they belong together, that they're complementing each other, one of them is like in the forefront, the other one's like supporting the other, or they're playing off of each other, and your brain can kind of like hear them both and together. That sounds amazing to me. But sometimes if there's so many layers that feel disconnected, and I don't really know how else to describe that, but they seem as if they just got plopped in together and they don't actually have a relationship, like pushing a bunch of people who don't know each other and have nothing in common, like into an elevator and being like, bye, it can be a little bit like, for me. So there were some moments like that near the end where it's just like, I don't know. Why are we all in this elevator? Oh, man. This one had a really cool drum beat. It did slowly morph, though. Like when you get to the end of the song, it's different than the beginning. I bet you if we played some of the end and the beginning, you kind of hope that it would evolve right after 10 and a half minutes. Definitely kept my attention. I mean, I will say that, like, it didn't feel like 10 and a half minutes, really. Maybe that last few minutes felt long. But in any case, it's very interesting, and there's a lot of cool textures. I love the opening synth, this, like, this. I definitely hear the acid in there. I'm not sure if that whole line is like a 303 or if it's like a 303 bass line sort of interacting, harmonizing in a way with the playing off of another synth. It kind of sounds different to me. Like the timbre doesn't sound necessarily like 303. So that's what my guess is. And it's got all these cool pitch bends and little flourishes. It's super precise rhythmically, very gratifying to listen to. I loved this. And the drum beat was great. And it reminded me of this track that I realized that like no one else probably knows. So sorry about that. That was weird. But there's this song. I don't even know how to find it. It's like, I think it's this. Armin van Buuren and Jorn van Denhoven. Lost in Space. Let's see if this is it. No. No. Oh well, whatever. But okay. Anyway, cool. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, sorry. It's also just a very royal engineered album. Just, it sounds more modern. It sounds really like on headphones. It's amazing how the clarity and the depth and definition in the bass. Like some of these bass things that come in. Like there was something like that in Christmas Eve where it like, I'd be like bopping along and then suddenly be like, like really crunchy and immediate sounding. It was like very exciting because you didn't know when it was going to happen. So it was like a surprise every time. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in there. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I really like this one. Okay, but next is produk 29 101 BPM. Okay. See, that's really well engineered. Ooh. 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 This one is like harsh. Okay, I like this one. It's got lots of minor chords. No, sorry. Nope. It started here. Sorry. Then. And then. Kind of spooky, isn't it? Yeah, if you put a bunch of minor chords next to each other, that's how it's going to sound. Especially if they're not in a key together, which these are not. The Nightmare Before Christmas is a great example of using this to great effect. But it's set against a very groovy backdrop. This track has a little swing as well as, like, Minipops had some swing, if I remember correctly. Swing is like when so you have your main beat, and then you could divide each beat into equal parts. And in a time signature where it's divided into 2 parts, there are some where it's divided into 3. If those 2 are exactly the same length, there's no swing. But if one of them, usually the first one is longer and the second one is therefore shorter, so they still fit into the same beat, you have, instead of you have. I know it's hard to hear when it's fast, but it's really long, short, long, short, long, short, long. So it has swing. Swing makes everything feel a little more casual. It's definitely groovier. And so there's like I'm not a jazz musician, but there was like things that I would like be like, that sounds like jazz to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but just some crunchy chords, some kind of progression that just felt jazzy. That's not a very good explanation though. It's just a gut instinct thing. And yeah, I feel like, is he using more? Did I ask this already out loud, or did I just think this? Using more. I did say this out loud. But yeah, more vocal stuff. This one was not vocal singing. It was vocal talking. And that just juxtaposition too. That particular sample felt particularly silly. How many more times can I say particular? Yeah, it's funky. It's got a lot of funk to it. Yeah, okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Next is called 4-bit 9D API plus E plus 6. I mean, at least these are things I can pronounce. 126.26. I like that. got sizzly open hi-hats. Ooh, I love those. Coming back, those little jabs. What is that sound? Where are we going? It sounds like you're going. The sound is killing me. Can't with that sound. But those sounds now, those little chord jabs, it almost feels like a sample of something like wooden that happens to have a pitch, and then he like played it, like with sampler. That certain sounds just do it for me. That sound is amazing. In contrast, the I'm sorry, it's silly. This one had a little bit of cheese with the little like the synth with the in like a fifth or a fourth that like I know it's the wrong one, but like or like it was maybe a whole step, like yeah, funky. Adward loves the occasional tender moments. Yeah, tender emotional moments. Right. Yeah, it is all over the place emotionally. It's like, for me listening to it, there's like a lot of playfulness. It's funky. It's like just having a great time. Yeah, then there's like a really beautiful moment where you're like, oh. And then this noise comes along and now it's not serious anymore. And I'm just like, to me, it's not akin to the chair moving sound, or some people call the fart sound from Alberto Balsam. I think that sound is kind of cool on its own. It does. If you think of it as a fart, then it's silly. I never thought of it as a fart. It just sounded like a chair being moved or something. And but this one, I don't know what the hell it is, but it just sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, I love the vocals in this. This one also has some very pretty chords. You got an acidy bass line for sure. Lots of pads, which I love. Very pretty. Oh yeah, that's asleep. What drum machine does that open sizzly hi-hat come from? That psst, psst. It's a certain sound. I've heard it a lot on his music. Yeah, it almost has this 80s vibe, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Like, it's not like, but the jump, those synths feel, I don't know, 80s. Okay, next is 180 dB. Uh-oh. 130 BPM. Oh. What is that? Sawtooth? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, oh, sorry. I forgot. Do you want all the notes or all the notes? So, actually, this is a really good example of like a counter example to like harmony that's harmonious. Like if you have a melody and you sing or play a harmony to it that essentially makes the melody stronger, it clarifies it, the relationships between the notes in the melody and the harmony create an interval, which is the space between two notes, or maybe it's a chord if there's like a few few notes going on, that sort of directs the ear back towards the melody. And it just sort of emboldens it versus a harmony that confuses the melody. That's what that was. There was a melody that was very chromatic, like dun 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 dun, and then it had I don't know, and then it had harmonies, and they kept getting piled on that were weird intervals that confused the ear. And then maybe they were like, I think there was a third, but then there was also something that was like right next to the other note. So harmonies where there's like, it's right next to it, confusing. Your ear, that you could make a whole video about that, and I would actually need to like enlist some help to like fully explain the physics behind it. But your ear would be like, which note is the melody? Anyway, obviously this song isn't about following a melody, but I just wanted to point this out, that if it sounds weird to you, it's because there are very fucked up harmonies happening the whole time. And then on top of that, you have another thing that has fucked up harmonies on it that's nosediving in pitch. When you have pitch bending, it's also disorienting. So the whole thing sounds like you're on the worst drug trip. That is, or maybe for you it's the best. I don't know, but it was very like maniacal smile, like his smile in all of his. It's kind of terrifying and silly. I don't know. I hope the diehard fans don't get offended by me saying. I mean, he is silly. He is silly. Like, I would hope that if you're a diehard fan, you wouldn't take him too seriously either, Anyway, that was good. I'm glad it wasn't actually 180 dB. That would have killed us. Isn't that like jet engine level? How loud is it? That's good. Okay, yeah. Or maybe is that the point where it would actually burst your eardrums or kill you or something? A jet engine is 140 to over 150. So, okay. What is 180 decibels? A rocket launch, a stun grenade, or the loudest sounds ever recorded, like the Krakatoa eruption, causing immediate rupture of the eardrum and potentially lethal harm, as it's where sound waves become powerful shock waves. Cool. Great. Okay. So that was the soundtrack to your cells unraveling. All the DNA just... Okay. Next is that I accidentally started playing. Circlanta 6A. 141.98 BPM. Syrobonkus mix. He's just having fun. I bet you he's like, how the fuck did I become famous? He's just clowning. He's a clown. He's clowning life. He's clowning everyone. Okay, Circlanta 6A. That's fun to say. All right, Circlant. I'm sorry, Circlant 6A. I think I added the A, but there's a 6 in there. I just want it to be called Circlanta. What does a 6 look like? A B? Circlantba? Oh, that's out of tune. That's cool. This has a chord progression. Pretty. Chords, y'all. Oh! Okay, that one was dope. I like this one so much. Probably no surprise, but it's got oh, I see. It's Circlant 6A because there's a Circlant 14 further down. But can we just call it Circlanta because that sounds great. This one has some pretty distinct like harmonic progressions, and it has my favorite chord in it. So, I can't help it. So it's like a and then it's really pretty. But then he brings in this fun, funky, hyper syncopated, super staccato, glitchy kind of sounding chords up higher. The really like jazzy, stabby kind of sounds. And they had some sorry, what was I doing? G. He took into account very clearly the what's called mode mixture, which I did mention before with the minor chords, but you can do it other ways too, like this, like this. You hear how cool that sounds? And there's a chromatic thing going on. So he has to change some of the notes in this to make up for this. It would be this note. So that it matches this chord. So that was really cool. It sounded so good. Lots of ear candy with the that and super bouncy. It does have a swing. Maybe a little bit of a swing. Maybe not a strong one. Maybe it doesn't have. I'm not sure. It feels like it, but then when I listen to it, I'm like, no, maybe not. Those chords are pretty, and those are those the ones that were a little out of tune? Yes. So those chords coming in are like out of tune with the rest of the song, but it's one of his sounds. Remember that song from Drug Hughes that's like, bum 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 ba ba. Remember that one? It sounds like a similar synth, and I like it. But yeah, that one was also out of tune in that song. This is again just that gives you that microtonal feeling. It's nice. It's a little flat, I think. What a nice counter melody under there. Oh, sorry. Da, da, da. Oh, hey. So first it's there's no second time it's da 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 da. So he took the pattern of what high to low, step, 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 and the second time he started it down a step, and just it's like, here's all your notes. He's like this one, then this one, then this one. Second time he's like, no, this one, then this one, then this one. That's beautiful. It's in G minor. Until the mode mixture part. That part's really flat. That one. I want to hear the jabby mode mixture again. There it is. A little suspension. Da, 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 da. Oh, wait. What was I singing? I think it's actually that. Oh, yeah. That gating shit is so intense on headphones. It's incredible, though. That's what really screwed me up when I was listening to St. Michael's Mount's something. At the end, it's all like that, and it gets shorter and shorter and shorter, and it just about killed me. This is cool. This is just a little moment. Yeah, this is dope. I like this one a lot. Okay, next is FZ pseudotimestretch plus E plus 3, 138.85 BPM. Why won't it play? Something's wrong. Okay. I was answering a question in the chat, and then the song was over. Okay, I need to do that again. I wasn't paying attention enough. That's a that's a minor second. But the whole thing is wobbly. But they're wobbling together. No, that's wrong. Nope. What is that? A minor. Two minor chords, but pretty. So time stretch? Do you think he actually did time stretching here? Oh, took me forever to realize, but the entire track is made from the sample at the beginning, but time stretched. Oh. So this, oh, sorry. Title. This? Oh. Interesting. I guess he's kind of almost like leading you to it, isn't he? He's like, here's the sample, here's a piece of it, here's it being pitched around, you know, like, and then I'm fucking with it. That's cool. It turned it into quite a pretty little thing. But yeah, the waveriness of the sound of is what makes it feel sort of unsettling and cool. Okay, we're on to Circulant 14, 152.97 BPM. I don't know why those like those numbers after the decimal point are just, I mean, you know, it happens, but Shrymoming mix. Oh, sounds like a VHS tape. drum machine sounds. Oh, there's the swing. Oh yeah, he's swinging it hard. Someone's having fun with the swing. That's a cool vocal. Good use of like space and silence, or quietness, I should say. Those hi-hats? Fuck. Ooh, there's a polyrhythm. I think it's like a 5 against something. Pretty synth. I mean, no matter what, he keeps it flowing, always. Nothing's ever stagnating. It's always alive. Always changing. No bar is like the one before it. It's a cowbell. I think it's a cowbell. Wow, that clicky sound is cool. So syncopated. I didn't like that one very much. I think it's like a dish that had ingredients that I just have never liked. There's certain drum machine sounds that I've talked about this before that just like always rub me the wrong way. They always will. I don't think I'll ever like the way those taste. I don't know what the drum machine is. I probably should find out. Know your enemy. But, yeah. I thought that there's some chords though that were very pretty. I played them. What was it? Real classic. Nothing weird about that. It's everything else that's interesting. I'm gonna say that so far this album feels like extremely playful to me. Like it feels, I mean, and y'all know his music so much better than I do. So this may just be who he is, but it just feels like he's just having a blast playing around. That there's nothing he's trying to communicate. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. That he's enjoying playing with grooves and sounds and rhythm, and it's almost like hedonistic or something. It's just like having fun with sound, and that if that's true, that playfulness is coming through. There's a lot in here that strikes me as like kind of silly, hopefully not in an offensive sounding way, just like, yeah, that clowning kind of. And so listening to it has been a much more, like, it feels different listening to this than say drug cues or selected ambient works. To me, it just feels different. I feel like I'm laughing and smiling so much more, I'm just like, even if I don't like something, I'm having fun. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Copyright warning is gone now. Sorry, buddy. The next one is Syro U473TE plus E, 141.98 BPM, Piezo-luminescence mix.
Растяжение звукового времени.
Got a cowbell again. Da-da-da-da. Nice soft, billowy pads. I guess they're not pads. Just soft synths. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Why does this sound like a video game? Oh. This sounds like a banger. Chromatic. Wow. This is a flat six. Okay, this one's dope. Okay, that one I really liked. Oh, I have to stop it. I loved the, again, very jabby, satisfyingly syncopated, funky bass line. there was a lot of space in between those notes. So it wasn't like a low, like supportive drone. It was more just like these little punches of depth. And then it had really interesting high frequency bloops. You could hear them really well at the end. I've also been doing a lot of octaves. And then the really pretty, like, soft, billowy synth that's like doing the... I can't remember what the last note is. Was it this? That would be too logical. Really pretty minor key shit I love. And drums are where the spice is. The drums are constantly evolving. And but what I thought worked really well is that the drums, to me, even though they're very busy and always changing, is that they sort of percolate along and keep the momentum going and keep your interest transfixed, but they're actually not pulling all the focus away from that lead synth. You know, there's a balance, the simplicity of that lead and the space around it in its world of synths and notes, and then the busy drums. And there's a lot of his music that I think is like that. The other one that I was trying to sing before from Dracuse, maybe it was Fordosbin, does that really well also, and that one really stuck with me. Yeah, this one's dope. So far, this one and the first half of Christmas Eve are probably tops. I also liked Circlon T6A. Syro mix, right? Wasn't that? Yeah, I think that was another top one for me. Okay. All right, we have 3 more. Next is Papa T4, 155 BPM. What? No 0.75? Pineal mix. Isn't that a gland in your brain? Or is it pineal? Pineal. Let's find out.
Pineal.
That is pineal. Oh, that's the American pronunciation. You should include the tuning instead of the BPM. like that one too. Similar vibe, really beautiful, kind of clear, lofty melodies and like pads and things with very busy, groovy drums and bass. Very active. Just, I don't know. I love electronic music where there's like tons of shit happening on. Usually it's like the 16th notes, but it's like the really fast subdivisions, like tick, 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 tick. And there's like a bunch of layers doing that, like with different strengths and accents, but they're all kind of bubbling there. It sounds great. And then of course everything else is moving so slowly. That one bass line that's going dum dum dum, and then the and these here it's kind of got a halftime feel at the beginning, by the way. And I guess this is the amen break. I'm guessing. It's hard to tell. Think about the way the tambourine sounds. These. I love the slightly warbly sound of that. It's so emotional. Right? And they're harmonizing together, and they're both like moving. It's so pretty, and they sound very like all the high end's been rolled off, which gives it this sort of like soft sound, and it almost feels like it's going to brighten up later. It never does, but I don't know. I love it. I feel like I've heard that in like some trance music, or maybe I used it in some of my trancey music. It's just very familiar sounding. But how pretty is that? Those notes. I love that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Papa T4. Oh, baby. All right. Next is going to be S950 TX16 was our 163.97 BPM. Earth Portal. It's too long. I have to hover over. Earth Portal mix. I have a copyright warning. Pax, may I touch your toe beans? Sweet boy. May I touch your toe beans? May I? Thank you. I just needed a quick little toe bean push. That's nice. Are you purring? That's a sweet boy. Yeah, that's a sweet boy. Oh, that's a sweet. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, here's the next track. Oh. like a squeaky chair hi-hat. Uh-oh. I got a copyright warning again. Might have to just like talk a little bit. Try to break it up a bit. If we get blocked, what happens is the stream is interrupted. So it'll go black for a minute or two. And if you stayed on, then it would come back on and we could finish. But it might do that again. And if it happens again, then they might block the stream permanently. And then I'd have to appeal. And if it doesn't work out, they would just get rid of the whole replay. So let's play it safe. Okay. This one is kind of falling into that category for me of feeling like a little busy. I hope you can kind of get where I'm coming from. It's not about like complicated things happening, or it's like the way that all the layers are interacting that can make it feel like too much is going on to connect. For me. This one feels like it's got the amen break also. Real chopped up. It finally got, I'm wearing my unicorn onesie today because it's a cold day, finally. But I was so cold that I had to put a sweatshirt on over it. And I feel like my sweatshirt and my unicorn onesie really don't match color-wise. But I hope you can forgive me. It's like his music. It kind of, right? Doesn't really connect this, not his music, that song, or maybe a couple other ones. But now my feet are cold. Did I bring, let me get my slippers while we wait for this copyright warning to clear. Excuse me. All right, perfect. It's gone now. Back to whatever this is called. I like the slowed down stuff. That's interesting. Oh, the delay on that is fun. okay. Not my favorite. Bye, Pax. The next one is, oh, I think I've heard this. Aisatsana. Oh, oh, right. This one's Anastasia. Okay, Anastasia, I should say. Hi, Milo. Hi, baby. Okay. must be B. No. Hang on a sec. It's so pretty. I'm just going off memory, so I might be wrong. I'm just like. So it's kind of it's again it's a slightly different tuning. I tuned my whole project down to 88 cents. But it sounds like it's in C major. And the whole vibe, I think, is this big chord. Let's see if I can brighten the piano up just a little bit. So that's a C major ninth chord. So you skip a note, C, skip a note, E, skip a note, G, skip a note, B, skip a note, D. Which that chord I think already feels like kind of chill. I mean, it can sound anyway, but maybe it's that chord combined with the quality of the piano, which sounds kind of like a felt piano. It's soft. It's a soft piano. And so everything's a little muted. It's a little bit more intimate sounding, or like romantic, tender, just the sound of this piano. It's just going to have that vibe. You can't ever play this soft piano to sound biting and aggressive. It just doesn't have that capacity. So, and the other thing that makes it feel so, I think, tender is that and I don't know, I mean, I keep hearing that he does not play piano. So all I can assume is that, either he did learn at some point or this has been somehow programmed. If it has been programmed, it was programmed so well that the velocities are definitely like more natural sounding. Like certain notes were a little louder, some were softer. That makes it sound more human. In any case, the music kind of there's a flurry of movement, and then there's this long rest where and the sustain pedal's down, so you hear all the all the notes mingling, right? And also the timing of that pause. It's like I could count it to find how long it is. I would probably, if I were to play this, I would just feel how long it is. But it feels as if the pause is like, it feels like it goes on a while. Like it doesn't feel like it fits into like a normal amount of time, like 4 beats or something. It feels like it's 3 or 6 or 5. Like it feels sort of like odd. I love that. I have several piano pieces in progress that kind of do this exact thing. So I'm just like, it's so cinematic to do that. It's like, all your attention is, because you're like feeling it. You're like, oh, and then whatever, and then you're like, and you have to like lean in, and you either finally breathe there or you hold your breath. It's like this suspension or a full release. It's so beautiful. And it sounds to me like if he did play this, he recorded a third hand. That's what it sounds like. I could be wrong, but it kind of sounds like he's got a bass line or a left hand and then a right hand doing stuff up here. And then another one comes in. Right, let's see. It's that one. Oh, sorry, I had the order of the bass line wrong. It goes da, da, and then da. That makes more sense. Okay. Because it kind of feels like this chord and then this chord. So yeah. What was it? Those notes, right? So notice how the first time it just goes. Second time it goes all the way up. Sorry, went too high. Duh, I love that. So pretty. Okay, I changed my mind. Maybe it does sound like two hands. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it. First time I listened to it, I was like, that sounds like three hands, but now I'm not sure about that. Because it kind of had that feeling of like two hands and then like a third part came in like on top of it. But now I'm wondering if the right hand just moved up. It could have just done that. Anyway, it's so gentle and beautiful, and this chord, the ninth chord, has the warmth of the major chord below it, and then it has the tender dissonance of the seventh, and then you take it to the next level with that ninth, which is just the best ever. This one, it's so emotional. It's like my favorite. That, I mean, it'd still be beautiful without that, but that note is the sauce. Yeah, and I have to just mention, and then I'll go, of course, the sparseness of this in general, even without the pause, it does feel like there's a lot of space. It's, there's no chords, right? It's these two, maybe three moving lines, and you get the sparkle of the piano of a strong attack, quick decay, got a sustain, of course, but this little bloop, bloop, doo, 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 right? And then let them all mingle. So it's very pretty. If that wasn't used in a soundtrack, I'd be surprised. So I bet it was. I'm just gonna say that right now. You tell me which movie or TV show. But it's cool. It's a very different, obviously, piece of music than the rest of this album. But I learned right off the bat with Druckus that anything can happen, and there was some prepared piano pieces in there. Obviously, April 14th and Jinwethek, and then there was that one with the harmonium or euphonium. No, not euphonium. Harmonium, something monium. The kind of the air instrument. And then you get these just crazy glitched out IDM drums that just melt your brain, and but I think it's not that dissimilar to like how the different facets of like say Nine Inch Nails, and you'll find that there's subsets of fan bases that are really into one side of the artist and not so much the other, and then fans that really love both, because their own Venn diagram of tastes happens to just overlap with this one artist's bizarre like spectrum, but okay, well there were a number of tracks on this album that I really liked and I would like to hear again. There were quite a few that I probably won't listen to again, but this was it was scintillating, and I appreciate you suggesting it. I think the next Aphex Twin one I want to do is Selected Ambient Works 2, because I know one of the tracks, number 3, really well, and I really want to. I mean, I should just make a video about it at this point. It won't be a very long video, but I think it deserves just if it hasn't been given some analysis attention and just kind of highlighting how beautiful it is, I would be happy to do a service. But I'd like to hear the rest of it, because I'm not sure I've ever listened to the whole thing all the way through. And I love ambient shit, so yes. Yeah, rhubarb, exactly. So pretty. It will be a 5-hour stream. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that one is so long, right? Is it 2 hours or I wrote ambuoyant. That sounds like a Aphex Twin word. Oh, it's 2.5 hours. Okay, good to know. Well, I'll probably split that up then. We'll see how many tracks are there. There's 24. We'll do 12 and then 12. Might not be an even, because one of them is really, really, really long, but it's okay. Yeah, could do 12 tracks in the next 12 tracks. We'll do Selected Ambient Works Volume 2 Part 1 and Selected Ambient Works Volume 2 Part 2. 175 BPM, sorry, 175.67 BPM, 3 plus U plus 7. That's what I'm going to call it, live stream. I'm so entertained. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching the replay, I hope you enjoyed this, and please leave comments. I read all of them. And just make sure you contribute to the conversation. Don't be a dick. And if you want to participate in these album listening parties that we do every month live, you can join my Patreon. You can even just join it for a month. It's $10 for that tier. And squeak, squeak, squeak. Chair. Okay. Bye.